Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to gift it back. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Not the most convincing of passes. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two will... It's Ronaldinho! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, there's a probing ball. And now the breakaway. Well, they've got it again. Thiago, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Madrid really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Cafu. That's a look and place it forward. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Thiago. And it's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the shot! They've got to be quick to... And another try! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rodri. approaching the half-hour mark. Ronaldinho. Thiago. Distributed tidily. Rice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Sanchez makes the interception. Juve is onto this. And that has put paid to that. He's found a way through. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Out for a throw. Chiellini with the clearance. And this is Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he... Neymar! Fernandez. Can he get it through? Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar threads one in. Can he get onto this? He is through here. And the finish! And he's found the net! Just one goal in it now. Game on! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Rice, great vision. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar finding himself in space. Knocks it into space. That's a sharp pass. And he's in on goal. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Aimed at the far side. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Messi bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pepe wins the duel this time. Rice. And it's lofted through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Looks to the other side. So what can they make of this? Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Thiago. Maldini. Thiago can so cleverly bypass the press. Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Forlan. That's cause for mild irritation. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wan-Bissaka. 60 minutes played. That has been slung wide. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodri getting this one clear. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Fernandes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. And it's made its way to it. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short, and this is Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Ronaldinho. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. That's a nicely shaped ball. Thiago. Over to the right flank. Ronaldinho. He's got away. That is ended up in no man's land, and he was quick to react. And it's Shevchenko. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
The pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Maldini. 2 minutes to be added on. Chooses to go crossfield. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Juve voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Milan with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's having a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Xavi. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And it's Snyder. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's dribbled past his man here. Can he get on the end of this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Fernandez. And that pass just didn't quite work. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko has got himself a free kick. Jude. And he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that has left him in a heap. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Dani Olmo goes short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now that's well seen too. Fernandez. Can he get it through? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Half-time getting close now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Udogi. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Can he finish? Quality ball. Cafu gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Makaleli. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 3, numero 10.
So off we go again.
Numero 8.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Il numero 19. Il numero 9.
Nice looking ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. And that is out of play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is roll! It's roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne. Good pressure, determined, intense. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a shade optimistic.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Fernandez. Now Doggy. Evan. Kamavinga. Cafu. Fernandez. What's going wide left? And he's quick to return it. Great defending, strong and determined. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Barcelona have it back and can go again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Udogi. Juve. Makaleli. Short changes him with that pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a little off target. Rijkaard makes the interception. Makaleli. Van Dijk. Bebeto. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Bebeto. Half an hour gone in the second half. Quality ball. Mbappe! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So where will he go? Goal! Barcelona! Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 22.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Hangs in a... He leaps for it! And no mistake! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
The final 5 minutes. Fernandez. Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrill. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And they're quick to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Fernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it's Batistuta. Dani Olmo. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has not gone well. Yamal, brilliantly cut out. Rice might just make this. And it's Gerrard. Yamal wants to run onto this. Saliba wins the duel this time.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar. That is lovely. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Martinez. And they can counter here. Now it's Martinez. Gerrard. Chiellini makes the interception. Udogi. That's going wide left. That ball looks a good one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that is a nice touch. Batistuta. It's come to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a throw. It's a sweeping cross. Nicely aimed pass. That's a good run down the left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chiellini concedes a free kick for that. Chiellini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. But where it came from. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Martinez. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple...
And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Driving forward. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he is deft. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Martinez, he's in a great position here. Yamal, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And he's got the big shot, surely! There it is!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Always onto this. Udogu. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Doué. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Chiellini. And it's Chiellini. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he welcomes it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Rice. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo. Almost an hour gone. That's a little off target. Diouf.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Dani Olmo. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Just eases him off the ball. Martinez is flagged offside. Hakimi does well to get it back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Doggy. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well played. Batistuta. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's worked it through. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Cross it. Dembele! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Dembele clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for the run. He is through here. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Khan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Azar. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 minutes to be added on. That's the throw. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running. Duke making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Duke charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's through here. Oh, he's bustling. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that's well spotted. Serginho. This is promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quality ball. And here's Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Aims beyond the defence. And he is... And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta! That's a sharp pass. And here's Batistuta.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are now luxurious. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Serginho. And then Nielsen. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Wan-Bissaka, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a terrific run. Serginho engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Now it's Rice. Good ball, good take. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries a shot! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing.
Decent chance! Well taken goal. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Mbappe is onto this. He's found a way through. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see.
And that is all they have time for. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So for 45 minutes, these teams have matched each other, mirrored each other. We have ourselves a gem of a game here. So straight into the second half. That's destined for the flank. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Great challenge, timed to perfection. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Rice! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Rice certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Martinez, Alexander-Arnold going after that. Kukçu threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Fernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely shaped ball, neatly clipped into space. And he's quick to get rid. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho goes for a shot! Barcelona! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona with the lead. Serginho. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now the ball in.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Baresi cuts out the pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Khan to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Roberto Carlos. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Kukçu. And here's Batistuta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Martinez is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Sanchez cuts it out. Pass is just off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Batistuta. Sanchez gets across to intercept that. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos. Kukçu. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's being urged to shoot. Kukçu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Edmilson. Messi. Oh, good spread. Martinez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes...
Decent chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, easy pickings there. And the through ball. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Totti. And it's Rice. Driving on and making good progress.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Shevchenko. Still goalless at the moment. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Van Dijk. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Shot could be on, and he shoots! Nearly, but not quite. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. That's going wide left. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dani Olmo. Duke receives it in a good position here. Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Duke, and he can thump it away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Berbatov. Barcelona have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Spread to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Fernandez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get it through? Totti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Well timed, excellent interception. Sanchez. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti. That has been cut short. Can he get on the end of this? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Knocks it into space. Threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. Jude. Rice. Fernandez. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Looking for options for movement. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So, into the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Berbatov, skillfully cut out. He is so... Chance! And again! Superb goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead-up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Shevchenko, and he's certainly on. Great chance! Delicious from Jude! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Barcelona restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Totti really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Totti. Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rice plays it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's having a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Udogie clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Rice with the short one. Jude! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he was quick to react. Vardiol, nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Duke. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Ronaldinho. That is a great pick out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Berbatov, será reemplazado por el dorsal 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. McAllister tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Good ball, good take. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Totti, that's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rudiger. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now, he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Vardiol plays it forward. 5 minutes to add. Camavinga. And it's Ronaldinho. Diouf. And that is as much as we have time for. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character, as winning... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Things already rolling. Van Dijk completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldinho. And claimed it back swiftly. Thinks of shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Looking for options for movement. And he's certainly onside here. Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho goes short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an imaginative pass. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe is onto this, and he's intervened well there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chiellini calmly anticipates. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. And he plays one through. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. In with the challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Driving through them. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Mendes. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. This is a promising build-up. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's being shifted off it. 5 minutes till the break. Mendes. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're off again.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Gets a good foot in there. Duke receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but...
Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Ibrahimovic. Closing it. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Duke currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Luis Suarez. And the finish! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Suarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot!
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ronaldinho! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now that's well seen too. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's a pretty loose pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. It'll be a throw-in. Some resolute defending there. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. And that was nowhere near his best. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Barcelona have a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then
2,
for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 5, Chiellini. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 23, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 26, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 18.
Barcelona
Messi,
really might just
el
end up
dorsal
kicking
13,
themselves after
el
that.
dorsal
That could well have
41.
been it.
Works it forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Ball
here.
looks a good one. And this is Shevchenko. Space for him to turn and look. It's been shipped out wide. And that is out of play.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Probing pass. That looks a good ball through. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fernandez. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Luis Suarez. And this is Pele! Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Rice, can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. Hazard, muscular approach does pay off here. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Duke taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted either. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.